Good evening and welcome to the R. Horton Sports Center Arena. I'm Noah Frere, going to be joined by Deontay Hollums in a couple of minutes, getting ready for this matchup, South Region matchup between your Pensacola Christian College Eagles, who come into tonight 4-20 on the year, looking to get back on track. They're going to be facing Toccoa Falls College. They're 4-15 as well, so both teams looking to get back on track. We're going to go ahead and take a minute now to meet our Eagles. And welcome back as we get ready for this South Region matchup between your Pensacola Christian College Eagles and the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles. I'm Noah Frary, joined tonight by former Eagles basketball star Deontay Hollums. Going to be a good matchup tonight. The Eagles, they've struggled this year, but looking to come away with a big conference victory in this one, kind of looking to turn their season around. Deontay, one of the things that we've seen this year, the Eagles have just been bit by the injury bug. And this will be one of the first games back that we've seen them almost at full strength. Tyler Rose is going to sit tonight, but other than that, all the main players are back. How, as a team that has been missing a lot of players throughout the year, how do you then get back in rhythm with each other as we get ready for the end of the season?
Well, I think it's gonna come down to the practices. I was just talking to Marlon Gardner, the assistant coach. Said they had a great week of practice. They think they can beat this team. They feel that they're bigger than this team. They can force it inside. I think what it's going to come down to is they finally got their core guys back in it. It's going to take a couple minutes going up and down the floor, and I think they'll get into it, see some shots falling, play some good defense, talking on defense, communicating. And I think it won't take long for this team to take off in the second half of the semester, of the season.
The Eagles back at full strength in this one against Toccoa Falls. Coming into this game, Eagles being outscored 88-69 on average on the season. So really, the defense going to need to step up in this one, and you're going to need to see some shooting come around for this Eagles squad.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is a team, just by looking at the size, I think this is a team where Dakota Pratt, Andrew Thomas, and Jared McCrillis will do very, very well. I think they'll start off fast in this game, mainly because of those three players, mainly because of the size advantage that they have inside the paint. And they just have to start fast. They have to start fast this game, and it comes down to what I said last semester, is feeding that horse, Dakota Pratt. Feed him early, feed him early.
Absolutely, that's going to be important in this one. The Eagles are really spread out offensive attack, 5 guys averaging double figures on the season. That's headlined by Jared McCrillis, but I do agree with the size advantage they have tonight. They're going to have to get the ball inside to the horse, Dakota Pratt, if they hope to come away with a victory in this one. For Toccoa Falls, be watching out for Luke Bam. He's the leading scorer for Toccoa Falls this season, averaging 14.6 points per game, so watch out for him in this one. The Eagles going to need to shoot the basketball well, but Deontay, who you mentioned Dakota Pratt offensively, but a little bit defensively, who's a player that needs to really come into this game and play with some high intensity from the beginning in order to get this Eagles team ready to go?
James Shootermoon, the point guard. He always very fast guy, very physical, likes to pick up full court. I think if he sets the tempo defensively, and it starts with him because he's a very outstanding defensive player. I remember playing against him his freshman year last year in practice, and he challenged me every single practice to get better. I want to see that from him tonight. Start from the defensive point, pick up, play some defense, and let's get that started to transition buckets, some easy buckets, and also provided him to run the offense, but also pick it up as soon as they cross half court, get physical, and maybe intimidate them in a sense.
The first home game for the Eagles in this second half upcoming. We're going to take a quick break, throw it down to the court. Prayer National Anthem starting lineups up next. We'll be back moments before the tip-off.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the PCC Eagles and Toccoa Falls College. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the Game Plan for Life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand as we are led in prayer by Jake Ludka.
Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you tonight. We thank you so much for all that you do for us, Lord. Thank you for your love for us. I pray that tonight both teams will exhibit Christ-like attitudes, that you'll give the refs wisdom as they officiate, and you'll just help everyone to honor and glorify you in all that we say and do. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Please remain standing for the national anthem. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Toccoa Falls College, number 12, Tierre Smith. Number 3, Luke Baham. Number 11, Michael West. Number 22, Colin Poorman. Number 33, Kevin Cave. Toccoa is led by Coach Kevin Hall. And now, your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Starting tonight for the Eagles, a sophomore point guard standing at 6'3" from Nigeria, number 0, James Shodamu. A senior playing the wing, standing at 6'2" from Nassau, Bahamas, number 11, Ian Johnson. A junior forward standing at 6'5" from Norton, Ohio, number 21, Dakota Pratt. A freshman playing the wing, standing at 6 foot from Fort Collins, Colorado, number 22, Adam Poole. And a senior forward standing at 6'7" from Sagertown, Pennsylvania, number 41, Jared McCrillis. The Eagles are led by Coach Mark Getch with assistant coach Marlon Gardner. Officiating for tonight's game are Lindsey Critton, Mark Sandoval, and Byron Rozier.
And there you have it, the starting lineup for both teams. For Toccoa Falls, number 3, Luke Baham. Number 11, Michael West. Number 13, Tierre Smith. Number 22, Colin Poorman. And rounding out the starting 5 for Coach Kevin Hall's team, number 33, Kevin Cave. And for your Pensacola Christian College Eagles, number 0, James Shodamu, the point guard. Number 11 on the wing, Ian Johnson. The big man inside, number 21, Dakota Pratt. The freshman, number 22, Adam Poole. And rounding out the starting 5, number 41, Jared McCrillis. We're just seconds away from tip-off in this one. Going to be a good conference matchup. Both teams looking to get a big victory. And we're off. McCrillis wins the tip. Poole going to run the point. Johnson finds Shodamu on the wing. Shodamu finds McCrillis outside, trying to get it inside to Pratt. That one tipped. Poorman bringing it forward. He's met by Shodamu at the top. That shot by Baham is short. He's the man to watch. 14.6 points a game, 5.1 rebounds, and leads the team with 1.2 assists a game. Watch out for Luke Baham in this one. Pratt working inside, kicks to Shodamu, backdoor.
It's a great pass.
Layup is good. Good find there by Dakota Pratt. Deontay, it's going to be so important tonight. Big game in front of a lot of fans to get that home cooking going. The Eagles have been on the road for a little while. They've struggled, but now they're coming home in front of a big crowd, needing to have a good game.
Yes, they do. You just see the first play on the last possession. They turn the ball over, trying to feed it to Dakota. They know the mismatch is there. The biggest thing is the mismatch is there, but they don't want to feed it. They don't want to force it to him and turn the ball over early.
Johnson pull-up jumper. He hits that one pretty consistently, but that one no good. Bam bringing it forward. He finds West. West back to Cave, over to the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Adam Poole gets the rebound. But that one's stolen right back by Bam.
Have to be strong there. Have to be strong. I'll tell you what, this is a team that can shoot. I remember playing them the past couple years, and they can always shoot the ball. If this team gets hot early, we'll be in trouble.
That shot no good. Eagles bringing it the other way. Bam trying to pick up the charge there, but that foul going to go on him. That's big for the Eagles. Luke Bam, the leading scorer for Toccoa, getting him in some early foul trouble. McCrillis now to inbound from the sideline. Poole looking to create some space. Pick from Pratt. Adam Poole, he'll pull it from distance. Cross-court pass now to McCrillis. McCrillis directing traffic. Shot clock winding down. Pull-up jumper, Jared McCrillis, no good. Rebound goes to Poole, right back over to McCrillis. Tip inside now to Pratt. Pratt working, but it's going to be a shot clock violation on the Eagles.
You don't want to let the clock get down like that. I didn't like that possession right there. Hopefully they can get it together. They have to start early. They have to feed early. Feed the big man early. Get everybody moving.
Foreman's got it up top. Feeds inside to Bam, but Jared McCrillis says, not in my house.
It's a great block by Jared McCrillis. Good defense there.
Shotomu bringing it back up court quickly. Kick to Poole. Three-pointer from the wing. No good. That one rimming in and out. Looked good all the way. Cave kick to Bam. Bam driving inside, met at the rim by Poole.
Good defense. Look at the young fella.
Poole finds Shotomu. Eagles setting it up. Johnson drive inside. Layup no good. Over the back, going to be called on Dakota Pratt. Deontay, you've mentioned how important it is for the Eagles to feed Dakota Pratt. He's got to stay out of foul trouble. We've seen that kind of become something that's starting to happen for him. He's the biggest guy. He's banging around inside. He tends to pick up a lot of fouls. So how can he stay on the court in order to benefit this squad?
I mean, he's working hard. And let's not forget he's playing a lot of minutes as well. Last time I checked, I remember one game last semester, he played the whole entire game. So the key thing is the guards have to stop the guy from driving. That's not, they're allowing too much dribble penetration, and it's putting Dakota Pratt in bad situations where he has to either foul or he has to help off, and it's putting him in a spot where he might have to take that foul. So it starts with the guards, I believe.
Ball back in bounds now. Full court pressure from Toccoa. Poole's got it, finds Pratt. Pratt up to McCrillis. That one would have been sweet, but tipped. Racing back, Poole almost got there, but an easy layup there by Kevin Cave. You might remember him from last year, the star player for Toccoa Falls. He's averaging 12.8 points a game. Him and Bam creating a pretty good dynamic duo for this Toccoa Falls team. Over to Shotomu, pull-up jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound. T.R. Smith going to come away with it.
He carried the ball. See, that's not a guy you want to leave open.
Eagles getting lucky there. Pratt gets the rebound. Been a fast-paced game so far. Pratt sets the screen. Poole pull-up jumper. Offensive rebound. Shot again, no good. Ian Johnson with the foul.
There it goes. There it goes.
Good job there by Ian Johnson to be around the basket on that missed shot by Adam Poole.
You know, I don't see no energy out of this Eagles team right now. The other teams seem like they want it a little bit more. They want a little bit more. They're hustling. They're getting down. They're getting. It's good. Oh, man.
Cave working inside. He kicks to T.R. Smith. Foul going to go on Johnson. 3 Eagles with early fouls. Pratt, McCrillis, and Johnson. Lockett and Thomas to check in after the first free throw. Smith makes the second. It's a 2-point game.
Can't pick up the ball that. Oh, man.
Poole all alone on an island. Here comes West.
That's
His
good
layup no
defense.
good.
Great defense.
Good play there by the young fella, as you like to say. Not to pick up the foul, force a contested shot. Toccoa Falls not able to capitalize on a 4-on-1 breakaway.
See, Adam may not be hitting right now, but you can live with that. He's been hustling to the boards. He's been getting back on defense. What they have to do is they have to slow this thing down.
Eagles a little out of sorts right now. Andrew Thomas and lock it in. You're going to see John Clay as well. He's going to check in for Shotomu. Head coach Mark Getch looking to put some players on the court that have been there time and time again. Clay now going to guard Cave at the top. Bam, picked up by McCrillis. Fed inside, Cave, that's a mismatch. Up and over Clay.
Wow.
But Thomas, like a good neighbor, able to get that rebound. Clay finds Lockett up top. The Eagles looking to set up the offense. Fed inside to the big fella. Thomas kicked to Lockett for three.
It's a little short.
That one just short. John Clay playing some free safety.
Oh, man.
Not even sure Tom Brady could have completed that pass.
No, I don't think so.
Good pass there. John Clay, if he had been a couple inches taller, may have gotten to that one.
The good thing is they got to stop. Now they need to score. They have 4 points with a little over 5 minutes.
Poole finds John Clay. Good to see John Clay back on the court after what could have been a season-ending knee injury earlier in the year. McCrillis to Poole for three. That one no good. Foul there. The follow there by Michael West. Clay gets it out of the backcourt over to Poole. Clay pulling up for three from long distance. John Clay picking up right where he left off.
Now that's something he can do really, really well. He can shoot the basketball.
Eagles thought about going quick, but slow it down. Poole now working on Cave. He's flanked by Clay. Clay clearing out Lockett. Fed inside to Thomas. Thomas working. Hook shot, no good. Rebound by Bam, and he's going to push it.
It's a good move right there. Mercy.
Really, Deontay, that all started right there from them letting Bam get pretty deep in their zone. And then that kind of gave the kickback. You'd like to see them maybe try to pick him up a little bit quicker in the half court.
Yeah, the team just looks like they're very flat right now. One thing you don't want with Adam Poole is to lose his confidence. He's been playing very, very well. I like his aggressiveness, but you don't want him to lose his confidence. That's one thing you don't like. You don't want to see with shooters. They keep shooting, they keep missing. But one thing, you know, they can shoot the basketball. You want them to keep shooting. So I want to see that at the course of the game. He shot a couple threes now, about maybe 3 or 4. You want to see him continue to be aggressive. That's what they need right now, down by 3. You want to see him come out of this timeout with a lot more energy. Play more defense, play better defense, get back on defense, which they're doing well. So they just have to translate it to the offensive end.
10-7 in favor of the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles here with 13:06 remaining. Timeout on the floor. Eagles going to inbound the ball from the baseline. Out of the timeout, Thomas to do the honors. Poole's got it up top. He finds Lockett. Lockett finds Clay over to McCrillis. Poole finds McCrillis.
Oh.
Big jam attempt coming there. That one would have gone down with authority, but he was fouled. Going to head to the line. He probably wants that one back. And a good feed inside to McCrillis really set up that opportunity. Eagles going to need to get better at moving the ball here. They hope to find the openings. McCrillis hits the free one. Jared McCrillis coming back after an injury scare of his own at the end of the first half of play, able to get back for road trip. But for a while there, it looked like we may have lost Jared McCrillis for the season. Good to see him back out on the court. He's been the leading scorer for this squad this year, averaging 13.4 points a game. He's also third on the team in rebounding with 98, so he's a big-time player for this team. You've really seen him step up this year and play at levels that we've never seen Jared McCrillis play.
Oh, absolutely. That's one thing we've been waiting for with Jared McCrillis the last couple of years is when is he going to explode? When is it going to explode? It's only a matter of time, and I'm glad to see this year a couple high-scoring games for him this year, which was good to see because he's such a great guy. You like to see good guys, do well. But he's been stepping up big time, and I like to see that from him.
John Clay hits again from distance. John Clay 2 for 2 from behind the three-point arc. And that's really what this Eagles team has been missing. They've been missing that three-point shot. We saw it really hurt them a couple weeks ago up at Bob Jones. Not having much of a three-point shot, and Bob Jones able to hit a bunch. Going to be important if the Eagles can get that three-point shot going.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge right now.
And bang, making me sound good right there. Andrew Thomas hitting from distance. Eagles, they were trailing back-to-back-to-back three-pointers, and they're up 15-10. Timeout on the court. Head coach Kevin Hall. We're going to take one as well. And we're going to come out of the timeout now. 15-10 on the scoreboard. Back-to-back-to-back three-pointers. Thomas putting the dot on the I with that last one. 15-10 Eagles. 11:46 remaining. Shotomu guarding Cave up top. Poorman driving inside. Pull-up jumper is good. Shotomu bringing it forward now.
Oh, yeah.
John Clay, pull-up jumper, battle for the rebound. Pass ahead now to West. He saw Andrew Thomas in his shadow. Pull-up shot, no good. Tier Smith gets his rebound. Good closeout defense there by Clay.
You want to see him get a stop right here, which would be nice. That's good defense. You live with that shot.
It's one of those low percentage shots you hope they decide to take as defense, keeping them pretty far away from the basket.
Oh, yeah. It's a contested shot. You live with that.
Back over to Thomas in the corner. Pull-up jumper.
And
one. Andrew Thomas. Good to have him back. Haven't seen him at home yet this year. First game of the year, breaking his ankle.
Wow.
Good to have him back, and he's already making his presence felt. Told me he was feeling a little bit sore before this one, but, man, you can't tell right now.
No, you can't.
Andrew Thomas going to head to the line with a chance to complete a 4-point play and give the Eagles a 7-point advantage. Thomas's free throw upcoming. Thomas makes it. Good job so far by Andrew Thomas, making a difference in his home return. Eagles going into some full court pressure, looking to make it difficult. Poorman now working. He's going to get fouled now by John Clay. Believe that's his first. Eagles didn't like that one.
The Eagles doing a great job rotating now. They started out a little flat on defense. They're doing a better job with energy. Andrew Thomas is an energy guy. Ian Johnson is an energy guy. James Schuderman, energy guy. So you see it starting to translate right now, and as they're on a run, up by 7.
Michael West inbounds, finds Tier Smith. Kick back out to Looper. Looper finds a cutting Poorman. Over to Tier, drives the lane. West working on Johnson inside. Wild layup, no good.
Great help defense. Great help defense all the way around.
Those offensive rebounds will burn you.
Now, you hate to give up that 3, but that was great help defense.
Clayton Looper making the Eagles pay late in the shot clock. The Eagles going to settle it down now here on the other end. Shotomu finds the big man Pratt. He's been quiet. Thomas got it up top. Finds Shotomu. Shotomu inside. Throws a layup up, some contact. Jump ball. That one going to go against the Eagles. Toccoa Falls to take over. Eagles up 19-14 after 10 minutes here. Started off a bit slow, but have come on strong. The three-point ball been falling for the Eagles.
Seems like they're about one big 3 from taking this game away. I think the Eagles, if they can come out and hit this stretch, I think they can take this game and ultimately take it out of hand.
Johnson gets the ball, finds Pratt. Pratt over to Thomas. Open lane. Battle for the ball. Good play there by Ian Johnson to throw it off the Toccoa Falls player that had fallen down. Eagles to take the basketball. Poole in for John Clay. Ryan Snow in a freshly crafted beard. Onto the court. Pratt got it up top, going to find Poole. Poole with the end around. Finds Johnson. Johnson looking to drive. Kick to Snow from the corner. That shot just short. He doesn't miss many.
No, he does not. And that's a shot you live with.
Back outside. That's a Looper. He misses that one. Rebound by Coffer. Wide open three-pointer by Bam. No good. He would have wanted that one. Just wasn't going to fall. Poole bringing it, high pick. Over to Thomas, 4-3. Just in missing that one. That would have got the fans on their feet.
Oh, yeah.
Bam got it up top, pull up over Pratt. He's been off so far, the leading scorer for Toccoa Falls. They're going to need him if they hope to walk away with a victory in this one. Johnson driving on West, pull-up jumper, silky smooth. Ian Johnson hangs in the air and finishes. West with the kick over to Coffer. His pull-up jumper good. Good job there by Snow to run the court and get that one. Over to Snow in the corner now, inside to the big man Pratt.
There he is.
There he is. Dakota Pratt, feed the horse inside.
You feed that man.
Bam now guarded by Thomas. That's a good matchup for the Eagles. Coffer working on Pratt. Johnson getting up on West. West going to drive. Dakota Pratt able to force the tie-up, and the Eagles going to take over Good job there by Pratt to keep his hands up there and not draw his second foul.
Yeah, they're doing a great job playing help defense. I don't know if you all can see it, but I definitely can see it. John Clay, before he checked out, was playing great help defense. They're all rotating. They're all helping their man out. This is the kind of communication that you want to see, and as a result of that, they're up 7.
McCrillis inside to Snow, over to Johnson. Johnson hanging and finishing. 25-16. Eagles having their way right now after the slow start. Spin move inside.
Wow, that's a good move.
Great play there by Clayton Looper. Snow going to find Poole. Pratt over to the corner for Johnson. Johnson, pull up Jay. That one just long.
They have so many mismatches in the paint. I don't know why you take that shot. I think you take it to him. You have to take it to him. That's one of the dangers of hitting threes early in the game, that you want to shoot them when you clearly have the mismatch in the paint. Great help defense again.
Good job there by Ian Johnson to almost drive his man into Poole. Poole able to pick up the charge. Adam Poole doing the small things despite his shot not hitting.
And that's what you want out of a young guy. You don't want him to get discouraged because the shot's not falling. What can you do for me on defense? And he's playing a great game right now.
Shotomu finds McCrillis over to Snow, back to Poole. Inside now to Pratt. Pratt was trying to draw the contact.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Looper getting the hometown roll on the road. Snow's now got it. He's going to set up the offense. Pratt looking a little tired right now.
It's a little stagnant on offense. No, not a lot of moving, people standing. You got to do something. You got to do something.
Ryan Snow from distance. That shot no good. Rebound there by Shotomu. Bit of confusion here. A bit of confusion on the court. Shot clock violation originally called, but it should have been reset. Pulling over to McCrillis. Shotomu making the good decision there. Shotomu now over to McCrillis. Pull up for 3. Jared McCrillis getting in on the 3-party.
That's a good shot right there.
I'd say that's probably the most improved part of his game this year, is really his ability to stretch the floor even farther. You've always seen Jared McCrillis, a good 17, 18-foot jumper, but to be able to add that three-pointer to his, his repertoire and be able to hit it consistently, that's been huge for Jared McCrillis, and I think kind of what's made him such a dominant offensive threat this year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think of the early years when he got started, he would have 2 amazing dunks a game. And then we look at the box score, and it's like Jared has 6 points, but he's had it'd be like, man, he only has 6 points? Now he's starting to hit the 3 ball. This is getting crazy.
Just like that, Jared McCrillis 2 for 2. We had a treat right before the break. Jared McCrillis going for 20-plus in back-to-back games. He might do it again tonight with how he's shooting. Eagles battling for the ball. Toccoa able to keep it. Kick to Clayton. Check that. That was Looper.
Ooh.
He hasn't been missing many, but he didn't hit that one. Eagles up by 7 here. Substitutions coming. Fitzgerald in for Snow. Clay in for Poole.
Back to McCrillis. In his early years, he did awesome as far as dunking the basketball, and that's really was known for. But in practice, we would see the potential. We would see his end game, how he could shoot the basketball, how he could shoot the three ball. Now it's finally all starting to come into hand.
And I'd say for Jared McCrillis, he has to be the most thankful that a guy like Dakota Pratt came around, because I think what you saw is when Jared played with guys like Joel Thomas, Jared was the tallest guy on the court, so he was kind of forced to play that 5 position, but Jared's really a natural 4. And so when you have a guy like Dakota Pratt inside, that frees up Jared McCrillis to really stretch the floor, which then only benefits Dakota Pratt inside as well. So really those two, a great pairing for this Eagles squad.
It really is. It really is. And when you throw Andrew into the mix, it balances out really, really well. Wow.
Toccoa Falls getting the rolls from behind the three-point arc. It's a 6-point ball game. Clay bringing it forward inside to Pratt. Pratt gets the easy layup. Able to avoid getting that shot blocked. Bam's got it up top. He's going to kick inside to Poorman.
Oh, man.
Good layup there by Colin Poorman. Clay noticing a little bit of confusion from his man. Pull-up jumper, John Clay. Just a bit long. Turning into a track meet.
Cannot leave that guy open.
Jared McCrillis running the point. Pull-up free throw line jumper. No good, but Pratt gets there. Over to
Good
McCrillis.
pass.
Good job there by the freshman Chandler Fitzgerald to find the cutting McCrillis in the lane. Able to finish with ease.
It's a great pass. It's good defense as well. Great defense by the young guy.
37-29, Kevin Cave going down on the play. He's able to get the timeout. Minute 55 on the clock, timeout on the floor. We're going to take a break. And we're back coming out of the timeout. Deontay, you have to be happy with how this game's going so far. Eagles have hit from distance. They've done good inside. Stayed out of foul trouble. Haven't been turning the ball over a lot, so a lot of things you have to like.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially when you see these young guys coming out here playing well, not just on the offensive end, but also on the defensive end. They're hitting shots, not necessarily winning by the post, but you want to see these three balls start to fall in the second half of the season.
Great job there by the Eagles. Head coach Mark Getch loving it. Shot clock violation for Toccoa. Toccoa didn't seem to know how many seconds were left on that shot clock, but the Eagles defense was smothering them.
Oh, yeah.
Time to turn that defense into some offense. Shotomu bringing it forward. Shotomu. Clay setting it up now. Over to McCrillis. 10 seconds left. Bam able to steal the entry pass. Good reverse layup there by Luke Bam.
Now, it is key that they close this half strong. You see one turnover there. Good hustle right there by the young guy. And that's a bad man right there. 33. I remember him playing against him, and he can shoot the basketball.
Eagles looking to slow it down there. Been a hectic couple of seconds. Fitzgerald's got it now. He finds McCrillis. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Fitzgerald for three from the corner. No good. Shotomu getting the offensive rebound. Thomas gets another one. Eagles not capitalizing on some easy opportunities.
Woo-wee.
Kevin Cave out of control. John Clay picking up his second charge of the game.
That's great defense. That's great defense by the little guy.
Sometimes you just got to be in the right place at the right time. John Clay taking advantage there, coming up with a big defensive play for the Eagles. Shot clock off, 18 seconds left. Eagles up by 4, looking to get one last good offensive possession here in the first half.
You have to. Right now, you would say Toccoa has the momentum. Even though the Eagles have the lead, Toccoa has the momentum going to the second half. Now, if they get a score here, that'll be convincing. And he can hit that.
John Clay from distance.
That's a great shot.
Almost hit that one from another zip code, but it just goes just short, 37-33. That's the end of the first half. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with a couple minutes to go in the half to break down what you just saw in what's been a very exciting first half of basketball.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to influence your world for Christ? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
Working as a physical therapist, it is a ministry all its own to just build a relationship with the people. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is I want to help people get better.
I want to go to law school, get into a cybersecurity program. That way I can incorporate both programming and law, protecting companies from cybercrime.
I love being around people, and I love learning about people. I knew that with nursing, it wasn't just about helping people physically, like it was helping them spiritually too. That's what's important in life.
As I began to pray more, God, I have a huge decision to make. Where am I going to go to school? I only have one life. What do you want me to do with it? And he began to show me that what I enjoy doing can be used for his honor and for his glory. God led me to Pensacola Christian College to pursue my passion for finance through a biblical perspective.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but I know I need to go for nursing. So I'm gonna go and I'll have to study really hard, and I just didn't really look forward to it. But now, like on my third year, learning is so much fun. And I didn't feel like that freshman year.
I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I remember I used to struggle with that. And then maybe a freshman looks at what I'm doing and they're like, what are you even looking at? I'm like, this is easy stuff.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Last summer, I did an internship in Germany in a genetics lab, and I was able to use the techniques and tools I had learned in the labs here over there, and it made so much more sense because I already knew what I was doing and why I was doing it.
I think teaching is communicating facts, but I think the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
My teaching isn't about me, it's about where God is taking each individual student down the road.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me. Seeing all of these faculty members who have doctorates, you can definitely see what they've learned reflected through what they teach.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. I've had teachers other places and they'll say that, but if you go up to them, they don't really want to give you the time or try to respond. And here it's just totally different. You can just have a really good teacher-student relationship.
The faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. That philosophy will always work.
Sometimes they'll ask us, what verse do you think would apply to this? How a verse would relate to a situation.
Biblical worldview is seeing all of my life through what God has shown us in Scripture.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC in the first place, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
If my goal is to be in the will of God, it helps so much to know that my teacher has that same goal.
Everything that I see here is Christ-centered. Their main purpose is, we want you to see more of Jesus Christ. That is what I see in PCC.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ. I hope that I can just have a little part of molding and shaping them like the Lord Jesus Christ.
They want students to come out of PCC and to make an influence and an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
As president of PCC, I want you to know that we're committed to providing an excellent liberal arts education that's built upon the foundation and truths of God's Word. We won't compromise on biblical principles, and our purpose is to equip you for whatever it is God's called you to do. Make the most of this opportunity in life and choose the college that best prepares you for that calling. PCC has so much to offer. We're located just minutes from the beautiful sugar white sands and emerald waters of Pensacola Beach. We're known for providing the best education value among accredited Christian colleges. And we have great facilities and activities that'll provide memorable experience to your college life. So as you think to the future and think about choosing a college, don't just choose a college because of its location, near home or by the beach. Don't just choose a Christian college because it's affordable like PCC is. And don't just choose a college because your friends go there and it looks like a fun place to attend. Choose a Christian college because God's called you there. Because that place will empower you to influence the world for Christ in whatever God's called you to do.
What greater thing to give your life to than studying God's Word? We need men and women who are completely in love with God and in serving others and in helping others. I think you would love studying the Bible here because of a well-balanced program. 2 Timothy 3 guides us in thinking correctly about ministry. We'll learn to do time-tested methods of carefully reading the Bible, diligently studying it, hiding parts of it away in our hearts and our memory. And then as we know Him better, then we're better able to make Him known. Those beliefs would be the foundation that our program's built on. We have faculty who genuinely love the Lord, genuinely love our students. This is not just a career or a job for them. I see them in their offices, they're encouraging students, giving them instruction and help. You also have the great camaraderie of our ministerial program. We have over 30 churches in the area that work with our ministerial students, allowing them to intern there and serve with them. We're preparing you to be a certain kind of person that will help you to continue to learn and grow for the next 30, 40, 50 years of life and service that God gives you. Look around on our website, come to campus, visit us here, talk with other students in the major you're considering. Spend time with our faculty, ask questions of them. The Lord will guide you.
If you like to engage in ideas, if you like to know why do we believe this or that, then the Humanities Department is for you. We have a broad range of classes that we offer students to help them feel well-rounded, to help them broaden their communication skills, and most important, to give them that anchor in truth so that they can go out and do whatever God calls them to do. And so that's our desire, to give our students biblical principles in which to interpret literature, in which to look at God's providential hand in history, in which to look at our current political landscape, We have the light of God's Word to give us good principles to do what is right and to make right decisions. And these biblical principles apply whether you're analyzing the history and trends of the English language or discussing the distinctives of America's founding. We have faculty who are very passionate about their fields. Many times students, they'll tell us, "I'm so grateful for the things that I learned in your class." So when we see our students going out and affecting real change, taking the ideas that we have given them to influence others, it is a great joy. If you're interested in the humanities department and in one of our majors, come visit us during college days. Come to an advanced grammar and composition class or one of our history classes or a state and local government class. We'd love to have you come.
We get ready for second half action in this one. The Eagles storming out to an early lead. They're up 37-33 at the half. Couple quick things from the stat sheet. Jared McCrillis leading the team with 10 points, 2 for 3 from behind the three-point arc. He's 3 for 5 from the field. John Clay, he's got 8. Andrew Thomas, 7 points off the bench. Eagles seeing some well-rounded scoring attacks, shooting 37% from behind the three-point arc. For Toccoa Falls, 11 points for Clayton Looper off the bench. Eagles doing a good job at holding the leading scorer, Luke Bayham, down. He's only got 5 at the break. Both teams with 6 turnovers. Eagles winning the rebounding battle. Some of those trends going to need to continue as we go deeper in this one. Deontay, I know you got a chance to get over to the locker room and hear what Coach Getch had to say at the half. What are some things he's looking to improve on in this second half in hopes of securing this victory?
Well, one of the biggest things was he's talking about the defense being scrappy. That was the big talk around the locker room just now, that the defense is scrappy. They don't know what to do. And Coach is saying stop being soft with the basketball. If you're going to throw the ball in the post, throw the ball in the post. Don't throw these little ticky-tack soft passes. He wants to see better rebounding. He knows that they're shooting threes. He wants his team to get out there on the contested three-pointers. So they have a plan. Now, the thing is they have to go through with it. I think they will. I think they'll come out hot this half. He liked the fact that they're shooting the three ball really well. But I'm interested to see a couple players this half. Andrew Thomas, Dakota Pratt, and also Jared McCrillis. These three have been moving the team right now, and you need these three guys to come out this half and enforce their will, and I think they will.
Absolutely. You mentioned they've got a plan. A plan is only as good as how you put it in action. So it's going to be interesting to see in this second half, are the Eagles able to capitalize on that plan in this one? The shooting has been there. The defense has been there. But they need to play 2 solid halves of basketball if they hope to walk away with this victory. So going to be a big second half upcoming. You mentioned the main scorers. You mentioned wanting to see McCrillis and Pratt and others. I'm really looking out for some of the guard play tonight. The guard play has been playing pretty well. They're getting the ball to the shooters on the wings. That's going to need to continue. The ball movement for this team has been very strong. We've seen them get it in the post, push it back out to the wing, and getting those open shots. So if the Eagles can continue to move the basketball in this one and find open shots, I like their chances.
Absolutely. You have to like their chances. I was just talking to Marlon Garden as well. I said, the good thing about hitting threes early in the game is you're hitting them. But the fact is, you're going to start relying on them, and that's what they've been doing here recently. You have two guys that shouldn't have been shooting threes that just shot a couple threes just because of the flow of the game. But you would like to see them get the ball inside, work out, keep working out, and keep working out, keep working out. Feed that big fella. Let him eat this half, and I think they'll take away.
Absolutely, and I think another thing that kind of goes along with that needs to be said, when you're Dakota Pratt, when you're a junior, when you're one of the leaders on this team, you start to see your team maybe taking some shots that you don't want to see. That's when you've got to get better at demanding the basketball.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got to get to them, whether it's after a turnover or when a free throw's getting taken. You get all the guys together and you say, hey, we got to settle it down. We got to go back to our bread and butter, which is feeding me the basketball.
Absolutely.
And he has to take a leadership role because we have seen this team shoot too many three-pointers before, and that's how they end up losing.
Yeah.
So Dakota Pratt, Jared McCrillis, they've got to take a leadership role here and really demand excellence out of their teammates.
Absolutely. I think that will happen. The crazy thing is that he knows it. The team knows it. It's the fact of following through with it. And I look for them to feed the ball inside this half. And if they do so, I think the game will get ugly quick.
Starters back on the court for both teams. Illegal screen there called on Tierra Smith. Starting off the right way, Eagles getting the defensive stop. McCrillis going to come the other way. Poole's got it. He's flanked by Poorman in the backcourt, ahead to McCrillis. If I was a quarterback, I wouldn't mind having Jared McCrillis as one of my wide receivers.
Absolutely. He has all the size.
Pull-up jumper by Ian Johnson, no good. Tierra Smith finds Poorman, back out to Bam. He's going to drive the lane, kick to West, back around to Cave. Buckets, Kevin Cave. He'll burn you from distance.
I tell you, he is a bad man. He can shoot the three ball. He can shoot.
Kevin Cave, 1 for 4 from behind the arc in the first half, 7 points. That makes 10 for him. Toccoa moving the ball back around, and just like that, they regain the lead. Eagles need to settle down in a hurry.
It's a great pull-up. Great pull-up, Adam. That's a great pull-up.
Eagles retake the lead. Bam, fake the deep one. Pratt able to recover. Cave now working, kick is to West. Bam, pulling from distance. Toccoa Falls, they're hitting. Hadn't seen much of that in the first half, but back-to-back made three-pointers. Bam and Cave coming up big for Toccoa Falls. Here's an opportunity to feed the ball inside. You have a mismatch now with Pratt.
There you go.
Johnson double team, kick back out to McCrillis, pull up jumper, hand in his face. Jared McCrillis makes
shot.
Kevin Cave pay.
It's a great shot by Jared.
West with a pull up over Pratt. Johnson gets a hand on it. McCrillis now going to push it. He's guarded by Cave. Showed a move over to Poole. The young fella.
It's a good tip by Dakota. Oh, man.
That one going to go off blue. Eagles going to get the inbounds. A little bit of a miscommunication there by Pratt and McCrillis, but you like the thought.
Yes.
Good pass there by Poole.
There you go. You live with that. You live with that. It's a high percentage shot. You live with that.
West pull up over Johnson is good. Teams going back and forth here in the opening minutes.
Oh, you don't. Shooter move's having a hard time today. Way to find him, though. Oh.
Eagles out of sorts. Ian Johnson able to bail him out. Timeout on the floor. Head coach Mark Gedge. Deontay, not the way you want to come out of the half. You played a really good, solid first half. You're looking to execute the plan from halftime. Really kind of looking to carry over the momentum, and you've kind of seen that momentum shift.
Yeah, you've seen it shift. Just Toccoa Falls is just hungry. They're hungry. It's like we come out again, lackadaisical. You hope they can make this push here, but you just have to wonder. Toccoa is really playing hard. They're hitting open shots. It's going to come down to the wire. You will hope that the Eagles will pull away here, but if not, this game's going to come down to the wire.
It's really going to come down to the performance of Pratt and McCrillis, I think. One of those two is going to need to continue to step up. You're seeing McCrillis doing that, but those two are going to need a little bit of help. Maybe you need to see Ian Johnson get it going, Adam Poole, or maybe John Clay, Andrew Thomas off the bench in a few minutes, but someone's going to need to get it going if this team hopes to walk away with a victory tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Noah.
Double team. Foreman able to get out of it. McCrillis helping to cover. Timeout called. Good job there out of the timeout.
That's great defense.
And we're going to take a break here with timeout on the floor. 16:45 remaining. Eagles up by 1. Bam, he's got the basketball up top.
Good defense.
Pratt able to come away with the basketball. Poole pushing the pace. He's got McCrillis on the wing.
Oh, yeah.
Johnson and West getting tangled up. Foul going to go on Ian Johnson, just the first on the team. I think the second on Ian Johnson. Cave hitting. Eagles losing track of the hot shooter out on the perimeter, and Kevin Cave making them pay.
I told you, that's one guy that you don't want to leave. You don't want to get going. If you get him going, he will light it up.
Offensive foul there on Ian Johnson. He's going to check out with 3 fouls. Terrell Brown checking in. It's been a while since we've seen Terrell out on the court.
That's my guy right there. Old Terrell. I love that boy. He brings the intensity. He always hypes us up before the game. It's good to see him finally play. It's been almost a year now, I think. Good to see him back on the court. I want to see what he can do this year.
I think Terrell thinks he's a point guard right here.
The number doesn't help as well.
He's calling the point guard. He's got him. I got ball. That's one tall guard. McCrillis, he's got Bam out on the wing.
Oh, yeah.
McCrillis able to get the steal there.
That was a gimme.
Clay feeding inside to Pratt. Poole's got it. Clay, pull up three-pointer. John Clay. Burying that one with a hand in his face. Terrell guarding West. West able to blow by.
It's a good move. 11's a good offensive player.
Inside to Pratt. Foul called on West. That one going to be on the floor. Eagles to inbound. Clay going to ship it in. End around. John Clay being chased by West. Pull-up jumper short. Smith able to get his hands on it and find West. West driving. Throwing up a wild shot there. Poole going to pick up the foul. And West going to head to the free throw line with a chance to extend the lead for Toccoa.
Now, you don't want Toccoa to start running away with this. You do not want them. You got to get some buckets here and get some stops.
Three fouls there on Luke Bam after he picked up that one in transition. Poole inbounds, finds Clay. McCrillis demanding the basketball, threaded inside, up with it.
And one.
Jared McCrillis able to finish through some contact. Eagles down by one, looking for a spark. West guarded by Brown.
Wow.
Michael West a little bit out of control. He hits Clay. And if I can count, that's the third charge John Clay's drawn tonight.
Yeah.
Again, right place, right time. John Clay making some defensive plays.
And he may have taken 4. So his percentages is getting high over here on the charges.
Pratt sets the screen. Clay inside.
Ooh.
That one almost fell. Pratt able to get it back.
Oh, yeah.
Terrell's got it. Adam Poole, that one getting caught on his sneaker, out of bounds. Eagles losing an opportunity there to get one back.
Coming in number 13, Elvin Lockett.
Slight break in the action. Officials trying to get the clock back in order. Lockett checking in for Brown there during that stoppage. Lockett going to guard West up top. West working on Pratt. Good job by Dakota to move his feet.
Good defense by Dakota.
Poole going to drive now. Guarded by West.
Oh, yes.
Woo! Jared McCrillis throws it down with authority, and there's one of those dunks you told me he had in him.
That will do it right there. Now, hopefully that can spark them here.
That, at the very least, got the fans excited. Good job there by Jared McCrillis. That backdoor cut fed inside. And the big man throwing one down with authority.
Coming in number 32, Andrew Thomas.
Toccoa in a little bit of a full court pressure. 10-second violation there from the Eagles. I didn't see that one. It seemed like a quick 10 seconds.
Yeah, it did.
Bam going to inbound after the Eagles' mistake. This one been a back-and-forth battle since the half. Eagles had been up by 5. But now Toccoa Falls and them really battling, going back and forth, point for point. West pull-up three-pointer, no good. Thomas snatching that rebound. Up ahead to Poole. He's going to kick to McCrillis. Pull-up jumper, no good, but Thomas is there. Poole going to find Clay on the wing.
Oh, this is the matchup you want here. Oh, wow.
That one going to be off. Battle for the ball. Foul going to go on number 13, Elliott Lockett. West rolls it forward. He picks it up. Nice move.
Wow.
Floating layup over Andrew Thomas. Nice play there by Michael West. Poole's going to find Clay, fed inside to Thomas. He picked up his dribble, finding Clay in the corner, back over to Thomas. Pull up is good.
Yes, sir.
Great ball movement there. The two-person game. Clay and Thomas doing a good job on that possession. West misses that one. Clay going to drive. He finds McCrillis. McCrillis picked up by Bam. Best on best right here. Fed inside.
Ooh.
Cave meeting Thomas at the rim. Thomas going to draw the foul and head to the free throw line. Eagles up by 1. Andrew Thomas going to have a chance to build on that 1-point advantage. Andrew Thomas missing the free one. Ludka in for the first time tonight. Pratt back into the ball game. Poole and McCrillis out. Critical stretch right here. You're bringing in Jeff Ludka to kind of spell Jared McCrillis. This will probably be the last time J-Mac's out of the game. Eagles needing to take advantage right now. This is kind of that crucial period. If Toccoa is able to put together a little bit of run, it's going to be hard to get back into this game as the clock continues to tick down.
Yeah, it's important for Ludka to come in here and do some good, valuable spot minutes, whether it's defensively, whether it's offensively. He has to play big here. You got your best player right now tonight, Jared McCrillis on the bench, and Toccoa, they're probably licking their chops right now, but this is huge, huge possession while Jared McCrillis is out the game. Huge stretch right here.
Over to Bam for 3. That one hit nothing. But a bit of a lapse there by Thomas. Coffer able to get it, the putback, and that ties it up at 54 with 10 minutes to go. Clay inside to Pratt, working on the smaller Cade.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's a good matchup for the Eagles right there. Good
Absolutely.
job by Clay to find that.
Absolutely.
Coffer working on Pratt. He gets inside, kick out. Over to the corner. Cox
Good
inside
block.
to Bam.
Good block.
Dakota Pratt having none of it. Clay now moving forward in a hurry. He finds Thomas. Thomas with the mismatch, the blow by.
Oh, yeah.
Great play there by Dakota Pratt to follow. Eagles 4 quick points and chance of defense starting to break out. Big possession upcoming for the Eagles. Clay brings it forward.
Oh, yeah. This is
That's 4 on Bam right there. That's big. It's a good job there by Dakota Pratt to get that foul drawn. We're going to get a timeout now on the floor. Deontay, the Eagles starting to have a good little stretch here. The timeout, Coach Kevin Hall trying to slow down the pace, but the Eagles needing to get back into this one. They're up by 4. They need to continue to build on that momentum they've built.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, it wasn't the 3-ball. It's the feeding, the bullying in the post. And I like it. And I think they're going to chug away here. You have to continue to stick with what works. The mismatch before coming into the game was the paint. Now, you've seen it the last couple minutes. They've been going to the paint. They've been getting offensive rebounds. They've been feeding Andrew Thomas and Dakota Pratt. I look to see them continue this going into the rest of this game. And if so, I think they can pull away at this game really, really fast.
It's going to be important to continue to build on that momentum. The Eagles playing some smart basketball right now. We've seen some great ball movement. They've kind of gone away from that three-pointer that they had been shooting a lot of in the first half. And again, really feeding Dakota Pratt inside Jared McCrillis, and you've seen that really working out against a team like Toccoa Falls, a bit smaller. Their best player now has 4 fouls.
Huge.
Now's the time to pound the basketball inside.
Got to continue to do so. You have to continue to do so. And you want to think if Baham, if he starts playing conservative on the defensive end, if so, you start taking it towards him. You think of Andrew or John Clay, whoever he's guarding, I would take it to him here, the last stretch here, and try to get him out of the game. Well, he's out of the game now, so that will help as well as one scorer out of the game for Toccoa Falls.
With Bayham out, this one could get out of hand in a hurry. A couple more good possessions by the Eagles, and they may just be able to score a decisive blow. Clay going to inbound now. He finds Lockett. Lockett pull-up jumper, no good, but Dakota Pratt there again. He's going to turn around. Layup is good. Dakota Pratt.
When you get a mismatch like that, they always yell out, "Mouse in the house." You take advantage of that, man.
Dakota Pratt eating good inside tonight. Eagles really have turned up the defensive pressure late in this one.
You don't like that.
You like the thought process there. But Jeff Ludka potentially needing to slide his feet a little bit more to the right, and he would have picked up that charge. But with 17 fouls now, you're going to put Toccoa Falls at the line. That's not something you want to do at this point of the basketball game, especially with 9 minutes to go.
No, you don't.
McCrillis now back into the basketball game. John Clay out. He's going to get a little breather. He'll be back in a minute. That layup no good. Sorry, free throw.
You have to give Luck some credit there. He did a great job while he was in the game. Was able to give Jared McCrillis a good rest. So that's a good job by Lutka.
McCrillis now guarded by Cave up top. Inside to Pratt. Turn around. Dakota Pratt trying to get another easy one. That one of the lone shots that hasn't fallen for him tonight. He's been on fire. Eagles up by 5. Pratt looking to extend it. I think that shot scratched the rafters. But he was able to get it to fall. 61-55, Eagles up by 6. Pratt misses that one. Thomas battling for it. Not able to come away. West going to push it.
I don't know, this is a matchup you want right here, him guarding the best player on this team.
Pull up West over Pratt, no good.
Defense. You make him take a shot. That's good defense by Dakota.
Jared McCrillis feeds it over to Thomas. Thomas looking inside. Pratt working.
Yes, sir.
Dakota Pratt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The man's had a full course dinner inside tonight. Getting all sorts of opportunities, and he's finishing at will. Dakota Pratt playing well for this Eagles team. Eagles up by 8.
Man.
Kevin Cave, he just has not missed tonight. Been a deadly shooter for Toccoa.
He can shoot. He can shoot. You got to give it to him. You give him.
Right back in there. Here goes Pratt working. Dakota Pratt. It's too easy right now. The mismatch. Eagles finding it. Good pass there by Lockett to find Pratt. Eagles up by 7. Cave, spot up, shot. Misses that one, long rebound. That was Looper. He scored a lot in the first half, but it's gone silent.
You got to take advantage of it while he's gone, while he's out.
Eagles with numbers.
Oh, this is a mismatch down low.
Back inside, Dakota Pratt. This is the type of game the big man loves.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The Eagles needed Dakota Pratt, and Dakota Pratt's come through for them. It had been a back and forth battle for a little while there, but behind the play of Dakota Pratt, the Eagles now up by 9, looking to continue to build on that advantage in hopes of walking away with that elusive 5th victory tonight.
Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. As long as they stick to what's working, I think they'll get that 5th victory.
Cave gonna drive. Shotomu gets a hand on it. Good job, James Shotomu, able to force the turnover. Thomas bringing it forward. 2-man game at the top.
I would feed Cody again because you got Bam on him. Allow him to pick up that 5th foul as well.
Thomas pull up 3.
Wow.
Andrew Thomas. The Eagles hitting from everywhere right now. 70-58. This one getting out of hand in a hurry. Dakota Pratt, he's got to have a double-double right now. Really doing a lot of work for this Eagles squad.
Oh, he has him sealed. Mama, there go that man, Dakota Pratt.
The big man inside, he's been all of that tonight for the Eagles. Eagles up by 14 after this phenomenal play by Dakota Pratt so far. 6 minutes left, timeout on the floor. We're going to take a break as well. Quick check on the stats. Dakota Pratt, 19 points, 11 rebounds, double-double for him.
There it is.
Most of those points scored in the last 10 minutes.
Maybe the last 3 minutes.
Poole gets the steal. Eagles in transition. McCrillis on the wing. Andrew Thomas wide open. McCrillis now got it. Pull-up line, jumper, no good. The Eagles missed a golden opportunity. Thomas, he was wide open in the corner.
Ooh.
Bam now back in the game with 4 fouls. I believe that was Cave with the finish there. 72-60 on the scoreboard. Eagles up by 12.
Now you got to feed him. Continue to do what got you there.
Bam, he's got 4 fouls. Good matchup inside the post if the Eagles can get him there.
There it is.
Pratt, time to go to work.
There it is.
Eagles maybe trying to force it a little bit too much, trying to get that ball inside.
Coming in, number 10, John Clay, and number 11, Ian Johnson.
Pratt getting a well-deserved breather right here.
Absolutely.
This game looking like it may be in the bag. Over to Poole, pull-up jumper. Adam Poole.
Oh, yeah.
His shot's been off, but he comes through when it matters. Eagles pulling away, up by 15. Cave working on McCrillis. Eagles have really come on strong here late in this game.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
Clay finds Poole on the wing. He's got Johnson back door.
It's a great pass.
Johnson and Thomas getting tangled up on that rebound opportunity. West over to Bam. Poole doing work. Bam puts the shot up. Shot no good. Johnson now going to drive it. He's guarded by Poorman. Johnson wisely pulls it back out. Poole thought about it. Back over to Clay from distance.
Ooh, that's a good shot.
I think one thing that, kind of goes unsaid, you mentioned early on in the game, Eagles were hitting the three-point shot. When you're doing that, you tend to like to shoot a lot. Eagles did a really good job at kind of weathering the storm, not shooting a ton, and really starting to feed the ball inside. And they didn't take too many dumb shots tonight, and that's, I really think, has made the difference. A lot of their shots have come inside the paint. I'd love to see the breakdown on that. But the Eagles have done a phenomenal job at feeding the ball inside.
Yes, they have. And I want to see the paint. I want to see how many points they scored in the paint after this game. Because the second half, they really enforced, they really made it a priority to get inside the paint. And it's paid off. It's paid off.
Well, and we mentioned that before the game. Really, the Eagles had a distinct mismatch. The shooting was hot in the first half, so they didn't necessarily have to use it. But in crunch time, the Eagles went straight to their bread and butter inside, which was Dakota Pratt.
Yep, that was a theme earlier in the semester.
Andrew Thomas wanted the slam there, but coming back off injury, didn't quite get the ups he was used to. Cave pulling this one, going back and forth. Kevin Cave, man, he is hitting tonight. Been a star for this Toccoa Falls team. Timeout on the floor, head coach Kevin Hall for Toccoa. We're going to take a quick break as well. Back out of the timeout with the Eagles up by 11 here with 2:37 left. It had been a back and forth battle throughout the second half. Eagles really taking control about 5 minutes ago, extending that lead, but still both teams really shooting the ball well tonight. Toccoa Falls trying to hang in there. 79-68 on the scoreboard. Eagles basketball, baseline inbounds play coming. Clay gets across half court, finds Thomas. Back to Clay, he's gonna drive, he's got room.
Oh yeah.
John Clay, left-handed layup, making it look easy. Eagles cruising up by 13.
Wow. Clay's had a great game. I talked to him yesterday, seen him in the weight room, and he's talking about his knee, how it's not 100%, but he looks 100% tonight. He's balled out.
Could have fooled me. John Clay, he's had a great game. He's been scoring. He's been distributing. Just had a great all-around game from that point guard position. It's going to be huge for this Eagles team if you can get him and Andrew Thomas back to full health. Maybe even Tyler Rose comes back a little bit later in the season. But I don't think we've seen the best basketball out of this team yet. They've dealt with the injury bug. We've talked about that at length. But if this team has a couple more good weeks of practice, they've got all the pieces to make a run.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And from what I hear over the break, they felt like they could have won a couple of the games that they lost. So I'm interested to see with a home court advantage how it will take in account how they will play. And it showed tonight that they came out ready. And with these two key additions, with Clay and Thomas back, I'm looking forward to the long run.
John Clay slithering into the lane with the finish. He's been making some phenomenal decisions tonight, knowing when to pass, knowing when to score. Bam, driving, kicked. Three-pointer, Coffer, no good. Poorman able to get the rebound.
Ooh.
Over to West. He thought about the three, but the kick to Bam. Wide open John Clay on the other side. He's got one man to beat. John Clay wanted that one, but it didn't want to fall for him. Bam, pull-up three-pointer. This one turning into a track meet, and it's a 10-point game. Maybe a little bit too little, too late in this one. But Toccoa Falls showing a lot of heart hanging around.
Oh, yes, they have. Yes, they have. And they shot a lot of threes, and they made a lot of threes, and that's probably what kept them in it.
Clay gets by, kick to Thomas. Thomas back to Clay, pull up three-pointer, the exclamation point. John Clay putting an exclamation point on what's going to be a victory for the Eagles. 86-73 on the scoreboard. A big shot there by Clay. Jared McCrillis, he's really been there all year. We've seen John Clay went down with an injury early in the season, but that's going to be a huge addition for this Eagles team. He's gotten a ton better since last year.
Oh, yeah.
He's shooting the ball well. He's making some great decisions.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Not only shooting the ball better, but he's not turning the ball over as much as he did last year. I'm excited to see. This is a good game for him. Confidence booster, and hopefully he can carry over to the next game.
Eagles putting in the substitute. Fitzgerald, Smith, Rhodes in.
Ooh.
Anthony Horton in as well. This one looking about over. Cave, pull up. He hits. No one told him this game had been decided. Kevin Cave, he's still shooting from distance and making them. Horton ahead to Pratt. Cave going to foul Pratt there, put him on the free throw line. Dakota Pratt with this free throw going to have a chance to get to 20 points tonight. He's been big for the Eagles. Really was a huge part of that run that ultimately got them far enough ahead to seal a victory. Pratt at the free throw line. He's had 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists in this one. Dakota Pratt's done it all for the Eagles when they needed him most. That free throw misses. Toccoa going to go to the other way. Three-pointer from the corner by Poorman. He misses that. West going to drive inside. Kick, that one deflected. 14 seconds left. Eagles are going to walk away with a victory tonight, Deontay, in a big statement victory in the South region. Big for them to regain some confidence in advance of tomorrow night's game against Johnson University.
Well, this is a huge game, and good momentum going into tomorrow night's game. Like you just said, Noah, the guys are hitting. You just hope that this carries over to the next game, which I think it will.
This could be exactly what the doctor ordered for this Eagles team. We mentioned injury problems throughout. A good week of practice for this Eagles squad. They come in, play really well tonight against Toccoa. And now you want to see them use this game as a springboard as we go deeper into this season in hopes that maybe this is what jump starts the season that we expected from this Eagles team.
Yeah.
But with all those injuries, that kind of held it back. But now having all those players back, it may get fun pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah, and the good thing is a lot of these games are conference games. So you get rolling hot at the right time in the tournament, you never know what can happen. Never know what can happen.
Ball going to be inbounded from the sideline by the Screaming Eagles. They're down by 10. This one already decided, but they're going to keep fighting. West got it over to Cave. His shot, no good. One of his lone misses. The putback opportunity, no good. And another foul. Anthony Horton now going to head to the line. This one over. Deontay, this game was close with about 12, 13 minutes left.
Oh, yeah.
And then Dakota Pratt took over.
Yep.
What does it tell you about this team? They were up in half. They got punched in the mouth right at the beginning of the second half.
Yep.
And they responded, and they have gone on to secure what's going to be a good victory for them.
Yes. Coach emphasized it big time in the locker room, and they came out and performed. They fed the post, and they did it, and now they have a 10-point win to show for it.
Eagles capitalizing on the game plan at halftime. There were some moments where we were a bit concerned, but they were able to take it away. Want to take a minute to name today's player of the game from the broadcast team, John Clay. In this one, off the bench, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He made a huge difference in this game. We saw him put the exclamation point on this victory. John Clay, today's player of the game on the broadcast. Want to thank you for tuning in tonight for both games. We'll be back tomorrow night at the same time, 5:30 and 7:30 against Johnson University of Florida. Those, again, 2 big conference games going to be important. So make sure you tune in. Follow the Eagles on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as we get deeper into the season. For myself, Noah Frary, for Deontay Holmes, we want to thank you for joining us. We want to wish you a good rest of your evening.